Go.
Polyfest brings story of the diaspora home. It's a pop-up tūranga waiwai of sorts, softening the hardness of colonised soil for the planting of weary, worn waiwai. Throughout this film, you will hear the retelling of old stories sung from the Polyfest stage through old and young Polyfest performers. These stories demonstrate its influence on the identity of a generation of diasporic youth in Aotearoa.
Ethnomusicology asserts that who we are and how we interact and engage with others is largely shaped by our musical identity. For Indigenous and colonised minority groups, their musical identity encompasses all other aspects of themselves, including their history, language, genealogy, and aspirations. Systemic oppression has seen this Indigenous Pacific musical identity become transfigured into a commodity fit for entertainment and exotic consumption. So how does an event like Polyfest subvert these truths? In this course, we're interested in the hybridization of cultures, the controversies around the concept of tradition, and the use of music as a decolonizing weapon. So how does Polyfest answer some of these questions? To find out, we interviewed current and ex-Polyfest performers to see how Polyfest have made an impact on shaping their identity.
Can you please tell me your name, what school you went to, and how many years you did Polyfest?
Ai, kia ora te whānau, ka aone arangi tōku ingoa, he uri tēnei no Ngāti Awa me te raroa hoki. I haere au ki te kurua o Kingi Kāriti, I mahi ai au ki roto I te kapahaka mō ngā mōrima ngā tau.
Mm-hmm. Now, you were a leader of the Kawaka Ropu in your final year. Can you tell me a bit about that experience?
Yep, so I was leader in my final year. Fortunately, I was actually co-leading with my best friend. And for me, that was an easy transition. I think there's a difference between being a leader on stage, and there's a difference between being a leader off the stage. And in my years from my year 9 upwards, I was a leader. I was a leader off the stage. And so that transition to being a leader on the stage was quite easy. It was quite simple, and it was quite natural. Yeah.
Would you say that the leadership qualities you developed through Polyfest have become a part of your identity?
100%.
Hi, so can you please tell me your name and what year at school you are and how many years you've done Polyfest and what school you go to?
Okay, hi, I'm Anya Singh Sam. I am 18. I'm in year 13. I've done Polyfest for all 5 years at high school, and I go to Alfriston College.
Cool. So what group did you perform in?
So I was in the Niuean group for all 5 years.
Awesome. And are you Niuean?
No, I'm not Niuean. I have blood from Māori, Cook Island and Samoan, but no Niuean.
Awesome. So why did you choose to be part of the Niuean group?
I chose to be part of the Niuean group because it seemed like a really cool culture to learn. I had friends in there and family, and it seemed really welcoming, so yeah.
How did you feel like being a part of the Niuean group, although it wasn't your own personal culture, helped you increase your sense of identity?
Yeah, so when I first joined, I was pretty scared because I wasn't Niuean and I thought people would be judging me, but it really helped me to feel like appreciate other people, and in turn they appreciated me, and I guess you kind of find out more about who you are as a person. Yeah.
In this part, we will connect this back to a quote from the readings and talk about how this connects to the text. Firstly, according to the Thoughts on Celtic Music, Malcolm Chapman, local people often know little or nothing about this music and have no interest in it. It is not their music. Also introduced the concept of the lack of culture awareness, even for many indigenous people. Therefore, for Pacific people, the meaning of polyfest can also be demonstrated to improve culture awareness. In the further reading, the course reading of War, Exile, and the Music of Afghanistan brings the concept of identity as a tool to maintain identity and as a distinct marker. In the context of the integration of different cultures in the Pacific regions and seeking common ground while reserving difference, music can be used to maintain the national identity and also reserve the difference.